You really killed all... I'm sure you need to... I'm sure you...
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to... 'Tis not what I... Here in great... And now I know. They are all... I will not sit about like a... The thing I must have...
Oh, marvelous. A generous gift.
A fine gift.
Oh, how dear of you.
I am impressed. My thanks. I am impressed. My thanks.
Enchantment?
Such a force has not been seen since the collapse.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You? We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him. I thought you said... Wait. You're serious? Hey, no need to get pushy. We were just in it for the experience.
And I'm off. Yes.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I, should probably have told you earlier. Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon, exactly? I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. No, I suppose not. I don't feel very lucky at all, to be honest.
I thought I saw travelers coming. Have you come to help us? The Arl? Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard? We heard. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
It's Thomas, yes?
And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainisfere, brother to the Ar.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news!
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Let us pray. You are of dwarven blood and a stranger amongst us, yet you defend a home that is not your own. Perhaps not, but many dwarves do not hold the chantry and its adherents in high regard. Allow me to introduce myself. Surely this cannot be the entire village. All those who cannot. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Yes.
Why haven't Mother and Father returned yet?
They're gone.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Good day.
Darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right. I want to go home. Where's
You're a great...
Father?
My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. I am. You've heard... Oh? I'm sorry.
I already told you. Father is out.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? Oh, I shouldn't be. And now my brother Bevan, he ran. You would. I'm so scared, Father.
Yes.
What?
You know, we don't have the men.
Still
we
no
need.
sign of them coming back from the castle, Mer. I don't know why Ban Tegan didn't order...
So you're the Grey Warden,
Everyone
are
should
you?
have to fight.
I heard they all died with the king. So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight. Fair enough. What can I do for you? I don't... I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning. Owen's the only blacksmith.
I don't want to think about that. I guess this might be the last night after all.
Going. All right.
Go away. This isn't your home.
Young man, come out this instant.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I came out. You won't hurt me, will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want. I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave. Yes, it was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said we have to move away if we survive. It's Bevan. My sister is Caitlin. She's probably at the Chantry looking for me. No, I just didn't want to be in the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave. I wasn't always in here. I hid when I heard you coming. Well, I shouldn't tell you. It's a secret. No, I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
Yes. Yes.
Speak. Of course.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. You've a high-born look about you. You were expecting some bowing and scraping, maybe. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here. Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they? Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around. What do you have in mind, then? Let's hear it. I've had enough of you strutting around like...
you think the tower is ever going to get back
Yes.
to what it was, Wynne?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight,
Going.
I am a very old woman. Alistair.
With some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Wynne. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you are right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. Hey? You're not Murdoch. Who are you? That's so. Well, if Murdoch wants more, if you didn't notice the smithy is closed, my accent here says you won't. Be gone, I said! Don't you try to come in here!
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is. Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing.
You are asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
We will do our best. Please believe us, friend.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Yes.
Not looking for company. Why? I don't live here. Elves aren't allowed to travel. I'm not... I said I'm not looking for company. I'm not... I said I'm not looking for company. Why? I'm just waiting until I get... I'm not...
Here we are defending the village, and he don't think...
I can't believe I'm still alive. I guess that could change tonight.
Mika,
help us all.
Hello there, friend. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad. So, what'll it be? You are here to...
If you came here for a drink, you'd have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the... Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet... Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar. That's... good to hear. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify... And go where? With no money and no pro... You mean after the fighting's over? I'd really like that. Well, I can't promise that, but keep... Hello again, sweetie. Nice to... The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. He gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options. No, that'll just make things worse. I'd like that.
I said I'm not looking for company. What? How did you know that? No reason, I just... Oh, look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, about what? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you... If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the... I don't want trouble. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report a tall fellow. I forget his name. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong. Just to report any changes, honest. Here, this is a letter. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. Oh, all right, I'll do...
Going. Hey, what can Lloyd get you? Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free. Hey, there's no need for that kind of talk. That's murder. Hey, look, see, 80 silvers. I could pay you to protect me. There's no need for any unpleasantness.
Is this truly necessary? Inspiring.
Get away from me! Get away from me! Ah, someone! Ah!
You know what? Guess I'm out of a job, though. I'll keep the tavern open for the rest of the day and lock up before I go to the chantry. You want to... Oh. Well, you won't hear any objection from me. You know what? That's an excellent idea. These gents could use something to take their mind. You hear that, boys? You just keep us all safe, boys. And stay alive. What business?
I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget. We'll do our best.
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Bantigan is to see you here. I must admit I am unfamiliar with addressing a dwarf of your station. I do not wish to be rude. As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly? Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. Yes, excellent idea. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime? No, nothing comes to mind.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.